My name is Anthony Behrens, and I'm running for Marion County Circuit Court Judge. I'm running because I care about Marion County and its people. I want to make a difference in people's lives and help keep our community safe. I was born in Marion County and have lived here most of my life. I graduated near the top of my class from South Salem High School, Willamette University, and Willamette University College of Law. I worked through high school, college, and law school at a plywood mill in order to pay for my education. I know what it's like to work hard, and I know what it's like to struggle. I'm married to Emily, a kind, smart, funny, and beautiful woman who works at Staten High School. We've been married for over 20 years, and I'm really lucky to have her. We have one son, Henry. We've raised him to be kind, considerate, and hardworking. He's a straight-A student in the honors curriculum, and we couldn't be prouder of him. My legal experience is significant and wide-ranging. Out of law school, I served as a deputy district attorney. I was quickly promoted and ended up being the office's chief sex crimes prosecutor. In this capacity, I prosecuted violent felons and got justice for children and women who survived heinous sexual and physical abuse and rape. I'm the only candidate who has served the people as a deputy district attorney. I've also worked as an enforcement attorney, special prosecutor, and special assistant attorney general for the state of Oregon, prosecuting complex financial felonies like securities fraud and RICO violations. I'm the only candidate with experience prosecuting complex cases. Some of my proudest moments include recovering tens of thousands of dollars for elderly victims of financial fraud and holding the perpetrators of these crimes accountable. In addition to my extensive law enforcement background, I've also worked in private practice, representing citizens, small businesses, and multi-million-dollar Oregon corporations. I have 7 years of judicial and quasi-judicial experience in Marion County as a judge pro tem and an administrative law judge. While I served in the Marion County Circuit Court, I developed the traffic diversion program that is in use today and made significant improvements to the motions process. As a judge pro tem and an administrative law judge, I decided thousands of cases. I have over 3 times as much experience as an impartial decision maker as my opponent. I also have significant experience at the highest levels of government, working closely with the Department of Justice, multiple governor's offices, and the federal government. I have written Oregon law, I've influenced federal law, I have testified before the Oregon legislature many times. I've negotiated contracts with the heads of multi-hundred-million-dollar corporations, contracts that have benefited hundreds of thousands of Oregonians. And I've been appointed to special commissions and work groups by governors. My opponent's experience doesn't even come close. My opponent currently works as a judge pro tem, which is like a judge who is an employee, like what I did. If he loses this election, he'll still work for the court doing the same thing he's doing now. Should he win the election, he'll get a big pay raise, but little else will change. As a political insider, my opponent has a significant advantage. It's very easy to get endorsements from judges when you work with them every day. In turn, these judges get you more endorsements. Because so little is known about judicial candidates, voters look at a long list of endorsements, think they mean something, and vote accordingly. In essence, they vote based on someone else's uninformed judgment. It becomes about who you know, not what you know. Unfortunately, none of these judges or officials who endorsed my opponent even tried to talk to me to find out what I have to say. Given all of the problems with this court, we need a better process. One where judges are chosen by the people, not politicians, political insiders, or governors. I'm proud of my endorsements from the Marion County Assessor, the former Chief Administrative Law Judge for the state of Oregon, the former chair of the committee that recommends judicial candidates to United States senators, and the president, all of whom who have known me for over a decade. But I'm most proud of the endorsements I've received from ordinary, hardworking people like you and me, teachers, small business owners, truck drivers, and on and on. I'll leave you with this. You have a rare opportunity to make a difference, to make a real change, to put someone on this court who has integrity, who didn't take money from lawyers or special interests, who cares so much about his independence that he funded his entire campaign with his own money, who spent over 20 years as a public servant bettering Marion County and the state of Oregon, and who cares more about his community than getting a pay raise, who didn't ask cronies and politicians for meaningless endorsements from people who don't bother to interview both candidates, someone who isn't an insider and politician and who doesn't engage in smear campaigns or dirty tricks, someone who doesn't belong to a political party, someone who cares about independence, justice, and doing the right thing, someone who always will treat you with respect, decide cases based on the law and the Constitution and never his personal beliefs, and someone who will always remember there's a person, a family, or someone's livelihood at the heart of every case. I'm Anthony Behrens, and I'm asking for your vote. Thank you.